You sit down at a slot machine with $100. Just gonna play for a bit, have some fun, maybe win a little. You're in control. 3 hours later, you've put in $400. You have $30 left. You have no idea where the time went. You're not even having fun anymore, but you can't stop. One more spin, just one more. You're due for a win. You can feel it. You finally leave, broke and confused. What just happened? You didn't lose to bad luck. You lost to a machine specifically engineered to keep you playing until you're empty. Every sound, every light, every animation was designed by psychologists to hijack your brain's reward system. You never had a chance. So how did we get here? That's what this channel is about. Hit subscribe. How did slot machines go from simple gambling devices to psychological weapons designed to extract maximum money? And most of us are fine with it. Let's go back to old school slot machines, the 1980s and earlier. They were mechanical, physical reels spinning. You pulled a lever, coins clattered when you won. The whole casino heard it. The payout was random, but truly random. No computers, just gears and springs. You could see the reels, count the symbols, calculate rough odds. You put in a quarter, pulled the lever, waited a few seconds, won or lost, repeat. It was slow, deliberate. You had time to think between spins, and most importantly, you used physical money, coins. You saw it disappearing, felt it leaving your hands. Your brain registered loss. Those machines made money for casinos, sure, but they weren't optimized. They were just gambling devices. Then computers arrived, and everything changed. The 1990s brought video slot machines. No mechanical parts, just screens. And that opened up possibilities that would have been impossible before. First change, speed. Mechanical slots took 8 to 10 seconds per spin. Physical reels had to spin and stop. Digital slots? Instant. Press button, boom, result. You can play 1,200 spins per hour now versus maybe 300 on old machines. More spins equals more money lost. Simple math. But it doesn't feel faster to you. It just feels smooth, convenient. Speed kills in gambling. The faster you play, the faster you hit your statistical loss rate, and the less time you have to think. Second change, complexity and confusion. Old slots had 3 reels, 1 pay line. Easy to understand. You either won or you didn't. New slots have 5 reels, 40 pay lines, scatter symbols, bonus rounds, wild symbols, multipliers. You have no idea what's happening or what you need to win. The confusion is intentional. When you don't understand the game, you can't calculate odds, can't make informed decisions. You just keep playing. Third change, and this is the evil one. Losses disguised as wins. You bet $5 across multiple pay lines. You win $3. Lights flash, music plays, celebratory sounds. You just lost $2, but the machine is celebrating. Your brain registers it as a win. Dopamine hits. You feel good. You're losing money while your brain thinks you're winning. That's not an accident. That's weaponized psychology. Studies show players can't tell the difference between actual wins and these losses disguised as wins. The machines know this. They trigger celebration sounds for both. And if you've ever walked away from a slot machine thinking, I broke even, but your wallet says otherwise, hit that like button. It tells me people are realizing these machines are designed to confuse you about whether you're winning or losing. The sounds and lights got scientifically optimized. This is where it gets really dark. Casinos hired psychologists and neuroscientists, literally, to study what sounds and visuals trigger the strongest dopamine response. They tested thousands of variations, different jingles, different light patterns, different animation speeds. Then they programmed the most addictive combinations into the machines. The near miss became standard. You get 2 jackpot symbols, the third one stops just above or below the pay line. You almost won. You were so close. Your brain reacts to near misses almost the same way it reacts to wins. Same dopamine hit. But you didn't win. You lost. The machine is training your brain to feel rewarded by losing, as long as you almost won. And here's the thing, on digital machines, near misses aren't random, they're programmed. The machine can show you whatever symbols it wants. It chooses to show you near misses because it keeps you playing. The zone-out effect was discovered and exploited. Researchers found that slot machine players enter a state they call the machine zone. You're not thinking, not aware of time, not aware of money, just in a trance, pressing the button. Spin, spin, spin. Hours pass like minutes. This is the goal. Get you into the zone. Keep you there until you're empty. Everything about modern slots is designed to induce this state. The pace, the sounds, the flashing lights, the comfortable chairs, the curved screens that block your peripheral vision. You're not gambling anymore. You're dissociating. And losing money the whole time. Physical money disappeared. Possibly the most effective change. Old slots used coins. You put in quarters. You heard them drop. You collected them in buckets when you won. You physically held your winnings. Your brain understood, this is real money. I'm spending it. I'm running out. Now, you insert a card or a ticket, numbers on a screen. It's abstract, digital, not real. You're not losing money. You're losing points, credits, numbers changing on a screen. Casinos know that people spend 30 to 50% more when using cards versus cash, because cards don't feel like real money. And when you cash out, you don't get money, you get a ticket, which you can either take to the cashier or put into another machine. They're betting you'll put it in another machine. Usually, they're right. The pacing became variable in specifically manipulative ways. Old machines had consistent timing, every spin took the same time. New machines use variable timing based on your play pattern. If you're about to leave, they might pay out a small win, keep you hooked. If you just won big, they slow down the next few spins, let anticipation build, make you think about the win. If you're in the zone, they speed up, keep that trance state going, don't give you time to think. The machines are watching you, learning your patterns, adjusting in real time to maximize your time playing. Bonus rounds became traps. Old slots didn't have them. New slots have elaborate bonus rounds, free spins, pick-a-prize games, wheel spins. These feel like you're getting something extra. Free! Bonus! You're winning! But the bonus rounds are built into the math. The machine doesn't lose money on bonuses. You're just playing longer, in the zone longer, losing more. And the bonus rounds are designed to almost pay out big. You get close to the jackpot on the wheel. You pick boxes that reveal prizes just below what you hoped for. More near misses. More almost wins. More dopamine without actual money. The locations got optimized. You notice slot machines are always near the entrance, near the bathrooms, near the restaurants. That's planned. You can't walk anywhere in a casino without passing slots. The sounds follow you everywhere, reminding you, tempting you. And the machines near high traffic areas are set to pay out slightly more often. Not more money, just more frequently. Why? Because when other people see someone winning, they want to play too. Social proof. Those machines are ads for all the other machines. Credit limits were removed. Old machines had natural limits. You ran out of quarters, you were done. Had to go get more. That interruption gave you time to think. New machines? Your entire bank account is accessible through ATMs right there on the casino floor. Some machines have credit card readers built in. You never have to stop. Never have to leave. Never have to face what you're spending. The regulatory capture is real. You'd think governments would regulate this, protect people. They do, sort of. But the regulations are written by people with ties to the casino industry, and casinos fund political campaigns, so the regulations are weak. Casinos have to display odds. In tiny print, nobody reads. They have to offer self-exclusion programs that almost nobody uses. The machines have to pay out a certain percentage, but that's calculated over millions of spins. You'll never play long enough to see the actual return rate. The protections are theater. The machines keep getting more addictive. Modern slots are called electronic morphine by addiction researchers. because they affect your brain similarly to drugs. They're designed, intentionally, scientifically designed, to be as addictive as possible while staying barely legal. And they work. Slot machine addiction is real, documented, and growing. People lose their savings, their houses, their families, to machines engineered to exploit human psychology. So how do we get here? Mechanical machines became digital, removing transparency. Speed increased from 300 to 1200 spins per hour. Complexity made odds impossible to calculate. Losses, disguised as wins, confused players' brains. Sounds and lights were scientifically optimized for dopamine hits. Near misses were programmed in to simulate winning. The zone-out trance state became the goal. Physical money became digital cards. Variable pacing adjusted to keep you playing. Bonus rounds trapped you longer. Casino layouts maximized exposure. Credit access became frictionless. Regulations were captured by the industry. And a simple gambling device became a precision psychological weapon designed to extract maximum money from vulnerable people. The slot machine you're sitting at isn't a game. It's a predator. And it's winning. Maybe the real question isn't how we got here, it's why we're letting them keep doing this. If you've ever sat at a slot machine longer than you planned, or spent more than you intended, and wondered how that happened, hit that subscribe and like button. We're exposing every industry that quietly learned to exploit human psychology for profit. And casinos perfected it decades ago.